All right, guys, we've got another great game here. This is the original Sega House of the Dead. I think they're now up to 5 or 6 installments in this series, but this was the one that started it all, and it's still absolutely as good as any of them. I mean, I would just as soon play it as any of the ones in the series, although I haven't played the latest 2 installments, I must say. I've never seen them anywhere. But yeah, this thing is in really, really good condition. I put new T-molding on it. I've got a new light bulb and starter up there in the fixture. I rebuilt the monitor, which, let me tell you, that's no easy task. It's a Nanao MS9 29U, which in my opinion is probably the best 27-inch monitor ever made. They last forever, for one thing. Literally, I've never had one die on me, and I've had dozens, if not hundreds of them in games. I've never had one die, and you cap kit one of those suckers, and it lasts forever, and just looks, you can just see how gorgeous the picture is. I mean, this thing's almost 30 years old. I put a new start button on it here because it was missing somebody had replaced it with just like a Hap Ultimate. It's got a coin mech, coin box, new locks, key to like. The guns are like new and work perfectly. You can see the guns are in just great shape. It's got a lock on the access door down there. Did I mention new T-molding? And it's got all the access doors. That one there, it's got the back door here. It's missing a little vent right there. It was probably one like this. I don't know why, but shouldn't be an issue. Let's just start it up and I'll show you playing a game here. Let me turn it up a little. Others are still inside. Save them. No. This is where I get my no from. I always say no. Help them. Such a great game, and the graphics are just amazing for as old as this is. Rogan, it's you! Here.
Rogan, it's you!
You can't hit that guy. It's a great game for many reasons. For one thing, if you hit the guys, let me turn it off. Now I turned it up too loud. If you hit the guys in the head, you can take them out in one shot, but if you hit them anywhere else, it takes several shots. So it works on improving your aim. Also, I love the fact that there's a lot of times where you're supposed to save people, and it's really hard to save them in some cases. You got to shoot a guy in just the right spot. That adds a lot more depth to the game, in my opinion, than just killing everything in sight. Because you've got to try to not only shoot like there's one scene where you got to shoot the bad guy in the arm to get him to drop somebody, but if you miss the arm, sometimes you hit the person and kill him. So, I like that aspect of the game, and it's just got a ton of depth. I don't think to this day I've ever played this game all the way to the end. It's got a lot of stages. Really fun game though. It still earns just killer money. So you can't go wrong with House of the Dead 1, and you're not going to find one much cleaner than this. I mean, look, this side is essentially flawless. I mean, you got this little mark here maybe, but otherwise flawless. I mean, even the back, look how nice and clean the back is. This side has a couple little scrapes like right here and here. Up there. Other than that, it's flawless. Coin doors are flawless. This, I suppose you could, these stickers, I think these are available. They're not perfect, but boy, you're grasping at straws trying to find problems with this. This thing is in really, really good shape. Monitor really doesn't even have that much burn. I mean, I've seen House of the Deads that have burn as bad as pole position. This one, yeah, you can see the credit 0. That's the thing you will see on a House of the Dead, but it's not real bad. Marquee is perfect on it. And like I said, the guns are like new. So yeah, this is a, I wouldn't even dream of selling this, except I've got 2 more of them. So I guess I can let one go. But yeah, it's as good a gun game as was ever made. I would say 2 is probably just as good as this. 3 is where you've got these shotguns, and I don't know. I don't like 3 as much. 4 has little machine guns like Uzis, and I don't like 4 as much either. So this really is the best one of the series, in my opinion. Because 2 is probably as good software-wise, but it's not in as good a cabinet as this. 2 comes in one of those just big generic box Sega cabinets that they were so in love with at the end of the 90s. With the reflective monitor that, reflects up from a mirror. I just don't like that presentation as much. I think this cabinet is just stunning. This was one of the first games to come out with this presentation, and now there's tons of games that have copied it. But anyway, I've babbled enough.